behind. She will get to the ground, scrum for it, loose ball. Finally, Emily picks it up. Now it is a 5-on-3 situation. Kirsten Pemberton fires from the right corner. Her shot no good, missed that one. Rebound comes out. Kennedy Cartwright has it and rips it out of there. Goes to Emily inside, back over to Cartwright. Kennedy fires from 21, got it from outside.
That's all we need is Kennedy Cartwright to start out just like that.
Ball got away on the officials as they call pause in the action. 5-3, you're right. That was a big shot for Kennedy. And she just could not find the basket last night. And here now she's hit one, and that'll build her confidence. As they go with the full court press, here come the Warriors now back on the offense, attack to the glass. They'll lob it inside, and last touch, I think Murphy got a hand on her. So Murphy touches it out of bounds. And that's where the Warriors will bring it in with 17 to go on the shot clock. As they look to bring it on the inbounds, they will pass it out here over on that left wing to Berlin. Now they go right back inside. Here's a little left-handed layup up and in as Haley Turner's got it for two.
Tied up, 5-5.
First tie of the night on the Belt Bank scoreboard. 8:05 to go here on 1450 AM KQDI. It's the University of Providence wrapping up the regular season, looking to go to the playoffs on a Tuesday night. We'll have that coverage for you, of course, Tuesday night on KNX 102.7 FM. Here comes Kennedy with the basketball over to the left-hand side. Maldonado takes it inside, looks to get it underneath the Parker, kicks right side. Kennedy Cartwright spots up from 21. The shot no good, missed it. It's a Parker with the rebound. Step through, up and in for two.
And that's what Parker's known for, being double-teamed, grabbing a rebound, and putting it right back.
What a powerhouse she is. As they double team here, it goes out of bounds. Last touch by one of the Argos. And with that said, the freshman will check in.
Checking in will be Molly Schmitz as Tristan Murphy checks out.
7:30 to go, first quarter action on the Belt Valley Bank scoreboard. Argos up by 2. Right here, it's college frontier style. Come on your way, Sergeant Mrs. Sarge bringing the action. Warriors have the ball on the right side. 3 on the way from White. That is going to be Moskrip, and she hits it for 3.
That'll be 3 points for Callie.
Callie Moskrip knocks it down from outside, makes it 8-7. We'll swap lead changes now with that shot. And the Argos coming back the other way. Parker's going to take it and puts it up. Had a player on her back and took it up and put it in for 2.
Parker with 6 points already. That's the kind of start she's needed.
She said that when we talked to her in the pregame, as here's a steal at the other end. Kirsten's got a steal for the Argos. It's a 2-on-2 situation. Here comes Maldonado to the front court, to the free throw line, kicks it over to Smith, takes it up, blocked inside, as right there was Turner to block it, reads back to Kennedy. Kennedy Cartwright drives the right hand, puts it up. Now that's going to be blocked and a foul will be called here.
That's a nice move on Kennedy to get really aggressive and to come through the middle like that.
Went up and got her with some body contact, and they do whistle the foul. So we'll go to the free throw line for the first time tonight.
And now we'll put Kennedy at the charity stripe. She has a 3-pointer to her credit already.
Nice crowd starting to file in here for tonight. As I see my boss is sitting over there, Mr. Jim Sintz. Good to see him for the first time in a long time.
Good to see him out, finally.
They are over there, and that is good, as he has had some medical issues he's been battling, and so he looks like he's lost some weight, too.
I would think so after everything he's been through.
Yeah. 11-8, as the free throws are good. 3 at the top. The key is up. Nice shot out there. Haley Turner is knocking it down. So she hit that one from outside. We're tied for the second time now, tied at 11 on the Belt Bank scoreboard. Lots of action going on here. Kirsten Pemberton is going to throw this one out of bounds, and it goes to the half-court line. And with that said, it'll go right back to the Warriors here, as Warriors will bring it on the inbounds, just about half court there in front of the University of Providence scorers table over there. And they're working around the perimeter here. Here's Turner with the basketball, who takes the dribble drive out to the handing it off over to Moskrip. Moskrip looks, now she's got it, spots up from the top of the key, her shot's good. I watched them shoot outside from the three-point line, and I don't know that there was one of them that didn't make those threes from out there.
Yeah, Callie's pretty deadly on those right now. The Argos are going to have to shut her down.
5'8" senior, as here's a pass that's going to be kicked out of bounds. And so they'll give it right back here to the Argos. Peyton Souvenir will check in for the first time here for Lewis and Clark Warriors at the 5:50 mark of this one. Tristan Murphy will come back in at the next dead ball. Maldonado will bring it to the front court as Pemberton has it on that right wing. Crossover here to Kennedy. Kennedy thinks about the shot, now steps through, fires it in there, and dangerous pass. She throws that one away. As Turner's got the rebound, they'll take off with it. Johnson now takes the layup. Her shot no good, missed it. Molly's got the rebound for the Argos, and they're coming back the other way. University of Providence going to the basket to your left-hand side. Maldonado has it in the left wing to Kennedy. Kennedy, couple dribbles there, hesitation, now goes in, tries to get over to Parkett, throws that one away. Stolen and taken out of there. Moscrip. Kelly comes to the front court for the Warriors as they are up 14-11. Top the key. They work it over to Souvenir. Back over to Moscrip. He'll go in. Easy layup up and in for two. Timeout's going to be called. Timeout called here as we take a break. It is the Warriors up 16-11. We'll take a full break right here on 1450 AM KQDI.
Sun Towing and Recovery, they know this. Their 24-hour emergency service handles it all. From the simple lockout to towing and recovery. Licensed, insured, and state certified. In your next time of need, lean on the strength and reliability of an Ox. Ox and Sun Towing and Recovery, 868-4142.
The Max Sports Bar and Casino is the place to be for happy hour from 5 to 8 every night of the week. 5 to 8, now that's a happy hour you can take advantage of. With multiple drink and appetizer specials, you are sure to find something that hits the spot. With 12 beers on tap, domestic drafts, and well drinks are only $2. Select appetizers are under $4, and as always, 45-cent wings. Come to happy hour at the Max Sports Bar and Casino inside Heritage Inn, Great Falls.
Basketball right here at 1450 AM KQDI. Sergeant Mr. Sarge coming your way as we get it back into it. Leading scorers is Parker Esrae with 6 points here. And on the other hand, it looks like it's Callie Moscrip leading the way with 8 points already, as it will be the Argos to bring it on the inbounds after the timeout as they get it into the hands of Molly Schmitz, who comes to the half court line. Stops there, waits for Emily to come and get the ball. She does. Maldonado with the basketball now, takes a couple dribbles, back over. Parker Esrae posting up inside, they get it to her, and a foul will be called as Parker takes it to the glass. And I tell you, she is so strong. She just holds those defenders out of there, doesn't she?
Well, and that's what she's known for, and this is the only team that really hasn't triple-teamed her as to this point. I mean, every game we see her being triple-teamed. She's still double-teamed, but and drawn, that's 2 fouls for Jocelyn Blackman.
She's got her second leading scorer here for the Warriors in a little bit of foul trouble as they go to Tristan Murphy to the free throw line. Backs up to 16-footer, no good. Molly's got the rebound and clears it out of there. Tries to spin back around, then double team. Loses it here as she throws this one away. And then it is going to be another turnover. Turnovers were a big key in Carroll and last night. Helena, they had 12 turnovers in the first half, 15 of them last night. Already they've got 5 turnovers in this contest. Here come the Warriors up by 5 right now with 4:29 to go first quarter action. Top the key. They'll pass it around here as Souvenir takes a couple of dribbles to the baseline. Then they're stopped and a cross angle pass as it comes out. Juke to the left, comes to the right. Now they'll drive down as they go in there. Johnson takes it to the glass. Nice pass inside at the buzzer, and the shot is up and in from Henry. Delaney Henry from Oregon makes that one. Another turnover here in the backcourt as the Argos throw this one away. They have committed that's their 5th official turnover now. 4:08 to go. Parker Esrae trying to get her team fired up and settled down here as they have turned it over a few times. As here comes the Warriors knocked back the other way as Emily Maldonado, real scrappy out there on the defense. It's loose. Now they come around and they get it over into the hands of Moscrip. Moscrip reverse dribble out free throw line. 3-pointer with the left-hand shot of Souvenir. Rattles around, no good. Rebound fought for and goes out of bounds. They will give it to the University of Providence here with 3:48 to go in the quarter.
Checking in for LC will be Jamie Nielsen.
Nielsen is in from Utah. Smithfield, Utah is where she is from. As the Argos look into a full court press being applied here, Kirsten gets rid of it to Emily. And everybody clears out of the way. She's a great ball handler. We'll bring it to that 10-section line as he comes to the basket to the left-hand side as we look at it here on 1450 AM KQDI and the University of Providence video feed as well. It comes over to Molly Schmitz for a 20-footer. Her shot's good. Nice shot outside for the freshman.
3 points for Molly Schmitz.
She's got 3, makes it 18-14. Took a little trip. The Warriors led it, but the Argos are coming back. Here they come. As they do have it top of the key here, Moscrip will have it. Keeps a couple of dribbles going there. As the Argos have dropped back into an extended zone. They have to really watch that baseline as they are way out to the side. Parker will come out and close down. Now they come out on the top of the key as it's Souvenir bounces inside on the give and go. Loose ball. Parker fights for it. She gets it, gathers it in. It goes quickly over here to the front court as Pemberton will give it back to Parker, about 25 feet from the basket. Tough pass as the senior will put it down for 2.
That was a great pass to Tristan Murphy. 2 points for her.
A rocket right through there as Parker gets the assist and knocking it down. UP's got a couple subs coming in.
Checking in for the Lady Argos would be Ellie Teskey along with Kennedy Cartwright.
Parker will go to the sideline, get a little congratulations from all of her team. And the wounded, injured down the line there. Man, you look at that bench, they've got as many health players as they do injured players. As the Warriors coming back, top the key, three-pointer, Mosgrip is good. She's got that one.
That's 11 points already for Callie Mosgrip.
Mosgrip hits it from outside, knocking it down there. And it's 21-16 on the Belt Valley Bank scoreboard. As the Warriors lead it with 2:23 to go, first quarter action. Emily will bring it up and hand it off to Cartwright, and she gives it right back to her. They'll swing it around the perimeter. Ellie Teskey with the ball over there on that right side. Cross angle pass to Maldonado, who fires from 20. Up and in. She got it for the trifecta.
Emily Maldonado off to a start with a 3.
Three-pointers are falling a little more regular than they did last night, as now the University of Providence is shooting right at 50%. 3 at the other end, no good. Rebound fought for, and Murphy's got the rebound, and a foul is going to be called. As a holding foul underneath is going to be assessed here. And it looked like that is going to go against Berlage as she made the, arm contact. They got kind of locked up, I guess.
Yeah, I don't think that they called a foul, did they?
Yeah.
Oh, they are calling one.
Yeah, that will go against Delaney. Or excuse me, Kiera. Number 23, they signal. So that will be the sophomore's first. Of course, she's from Columbia Falls, Montana, over there west of the mountains. 21-19. Argos are battling back. There's a minute 50 to go here in our first quarter right here on KQDI, 1450 AM. As Kirsten gets it to the front court. Maldonado now with a couple of dribbles. Out to the top of the key here. Bounces inside to Molly Schmitz. Kicks to the left side, and she throws this one away. Another wild pass goes out of bounds. The turnovers are now, let's see. They just switched it over to the 6 turnovers.
Parker Esri's checked back in.
Good job from Ellie, giving her a little break as Teskey will go to the sidelines. Mom and Dad over there are hooting and hollering and waving.
A lot of parents here today.
There are a lot of parents here this weekend. Here's a give and go as they go inside. It's a reverse pivot as the spin move is no good from Jamie Nielsen. Couldn't get that layup to go, and they're going to come out the other way with Maldonado with the rebound. Maldonado will go to Parker, top the key, left side to Kennedy. Kennedy's hit that 1-3 and has not shot yet since then, other than a couple layups. As they go inside to the freshman, Molly Schmitz gets rid of it, brings it back out. Maldonado waits for the dribble, now takes it in. She has her shot blocked. As going up is Souvenir with the block. And a double dribble is going to be called here.
Double dribble will be called, so Argos ball up under their basket.
As Abby Johnson disagrees with the double dribble call. But she had it, took a step and dribbled, then dribbled again as she brought it around. And they do give it back to the University of Providence. So that is a turnover here, and that is only the second turnover for LC. Pemberton's got the ball on the right side, inside to Parker. Parker, power up and in for 2.
Parker doing what she does best. 8 points already.
Powers it in and knocks it down for the deuce as she's got it there. Here comes the Warriors back the other way as we're tied at 21. It's Johnson shooting it well short there, and then they try to save it from going out of bounds. Hit Parker in the legs and goes back out.
That was a good defensive play there by Kiera.
Kiera Berlage took it off her knees. And that is where the Warriors will bring it back in now as they fire it into Johnson's hands, who loses it. Kirsten's got a steal. Pemberton with a steal. Head up, heading the other way. Kennedy's got it on that right side. Back out to Emily. Jukes to the left. Comes to Molly Smith from 20. No, shot it over the top. No good. As the loose ball is going to be tipped out of bounds. Kirsten Pemberton hustling after it as we're down to 22 seconds to go in the quarter.
Tied up again, 21-21.
On the Belt Valley Bank scoreboard, here come the Warriors with maybe the last shot. We'll see as they head down here to the front court. As they'll come back on that left-hand side. And right there dribbling the ball is going to be Souvenir. Souvenir looks to go to the left. Three-pointer on the way. It is no good off the side of the rim. Rebound is fought for with 3 seconds to go. They've got Kennedy Cartwright if she can get the shot away. It's good if it goes. Got it. Count it. Count the trifecta for Kennedy Cartwright to take the lead to the sideline. Oh, what a shot. Let's take a break as we come back. The Argos lead at 24-21 after 1. We're back with second quarter action in 1 minute right here on 1450 AM KQDI.
At Benefis Health System, we know you want to start feeling better now. Benefis has 2 conveniently located walk-in clinics dedicated to taking care of you exactly when you need it, so you can get back to taking care of what's most important to you as soon as possible. Visit our walk-in services at our Bypass or Benefis East Campus locations. A tradition of advanced care. Learn more at benefits.org.
Want to make your home a more comfortable place but don't think you can afford a top brand heating and cooling system? Well, Carrier has the right solutions for every budget. When you turn to your Carrier expert, they'll show you our full lineup of best-in-class home comfort systems and help you pick the one that best fits into your home budget. Because in this economy, who couldn't use a little more comfort? Carrier, turn to the experts.
For over 30 years of commitment to Carrier, contact
I got a new haircut for you.
For a free estimate. 452-9541.
Second quarter action coming your way from the McLaughlin Gymnasium. Jim Sargent along with Sue Sargent. And Sue, the thing is, last night at halftime, University of Providence shot 18% at the on the field. This go around, they're at 60% already.
Yeah, there's a big change. In fact, at the end of the first quarter last night, they were only at 5%. And so, yeah, there's a huge turnaround tonight. A lot more confidence on the floor tonight with their shooting.
And their 3 percentage behind the arc, 57.14. On the other side, Lewis and Clark is shooting 57% from the field as they are down by 3. They will have the basketball to get it started here in the second quarter as they kick it out way out top left side. And they pass it around. Here's a little give and go. Now they'll go to the left wing. Shot over there is up and in. That's pretty good ball movement out there as Nielsen will knock that one down for 3.
Nielsen for 3. A lot of threes starting to add up for the Warriors.
Kind of reminds me of the men's game last night. They had a lot of threes. Here comes Emily Maldonado as we're knotted at 24 in this one. Maldonado for the University of Providence will go to the senior. That's Tristan Murphy at the free throw line. Couple dribbles to the right-hand side, inside to Parker. Loses it and then tries to get it back. And it's going to be picked up as Abby Farmer has it. She checked in at the break. We'll quickly get it off over here to Moskrip. Back to Farmer to Moskrip. Moskrip works it around the right-hand side. 3 on the way from Nielsen. No good this time. And rebound is Johnson. And Kirsten has just picked up a foul here.
Kirsten Pemberton, that'll be her first foul. That will be the second team foul for the Argos.
So they will give it back to the Warriors here on the inbounds. And as they do, they'll hand it off to Moskrip, the senior from 5'8" from Lewiston, Idaho, who decides she'll get it to Johnson to Moskrip. They'll pass it around here with the extended zone being applied by the Argos. And they'll extend it out here, left-hand side, as they take the dribble inside of the baseline. As they're down to 12 to go on the shot clock. Back on the right side as they work it down to Farmer. Farmer decides she'd better get rid of it to Johnson. Cross-angle pass trying to break down the backside of that zone. Dribble drive going down on the inside of Moskrip with a shot. No good. Rebound fought for, and finally Maldonado comes out with it. As the bigs inside and take care of the box. Maldonado fires it down inside to Kennedy. Cartwright will back it back out here. Kennedy gives it over out to the top. The key is they'll reset here with 18 to go on the shot clock. Parker inside. Here comes the double team. Dribbles inside. Left-handed layup. Nice step through for 2.
Parker has 10. First player to double figures.
10 for her. Makes it 26-24 on the Belt Valley Bank scoreboard. The Argos are up by a deuce. Here come the Warriors after a loss last night at Montana State University Northern. And the Argos lost last night to Western. They would both like to get a win here. We'd like to see the Argos pick up one. Here come the dribble drive the other way. It's tipped out of there. Nice defense from Tristan Murphy, the senior, as they come back the other way. Here comes Maldonado to the free throw line. Lobs it underneath to Tristan. Get the shot. Tristan, she does for 2.
Tristan Murphy for 4.
28-24. Murphy's got the lead, up by 4 now as Ellie Teskey will check in. Molly Schmitz at the next dead ball as well for the University of Providence. Here comes the Warriors with the ball at the top. The key, Moskrip has it there. She'll go right-hand side with a dribble back out to Moskrip, who looks inside as he pass it back out here as Quiero gives it to the right side. Here's a three-pointer on the way from Farmer, no good. And Tristan's got the rebound. Murphy with the rebound comes over here to the left-hand side as it's going to be Emily. Backs it back out to Tristan. On to the right-hand side. Pemberton gets involved in the action. Parker comes top the key behind the three-point line. One dribble there. Looks inside. Tristan's posted up. And a kick will be called here. We'll get a bunch of substitutions coming in.
Checking in for the Argos will be Schmitz as well as Ellie Teskey. And then for the Lewis and Clark Warriors will be Blackman and Burland and Jamie Nielsen.
Back in here with a 20-24 difference. Argos in front at the 7-minute mark of our first half. As they look to bring it on the inbounds, Emily will get it on that left baseline and then just kind of brings it back out to between the center circles. Stops at the top of the key. We'll set the offense there with 8 to go. Sets the pick, hesitation dribble, looks to get it over here to Kirsten. Kirsten fires from 25, rattling home for 3.
That's the first points for Kirsten, but a big 3 was needed there.
She had 6 threes last night. She's got another one tonight. She makes that one 31-24. Argos in front, 6:35 to go. Here's the steal. Kennedy Cartwright breaks up the play, fights for it. Now they scrum it up. It is going to be a jump ball. The arrow will give it to the University of Providence. There's some inspiration, I might say, on this University of Providence team. They're playing much more inspired tonight.
Yeah, we're playing a whole lot better. We're playing together as a team, and everybody's really contributing tonight.
Full court press being applied. Here comes Kennedy Cartwright. Dribbles, 2-on-1 situation. Kennedy takes it to the glass. She's fouled, going to the free throw line.
That was a good move. She was getting ready to dish off to Allie, and then found herself drawing the foul, and that was a much better decision.
Teskey, Cartwright, Schmitz, Pemberton, Maldonado, the 5 in for the University of Providence as we go to the free throw line. Kennedy Cartwright takes the shot, makes it, and smiles, says, "Hi, Mom." Oh, wait, her mom's here.
Is she here? Is she here?
Yeah, Kennedy's folks are supposed to be here, and I think the grandparents are here, too.
Oh, okay. We haven't met them yet.
We need to meet them. Second one is good as well.
10 points for Kennedy Cartwright.
Right now it's a 9-point lead for the Argos. 6:21 to go here in the first half. 33-24. That is the difference. As we bring it back to the offense, Johnson will have it for the Warriors. Turnaround jumper here. Up and in. Shot is off the glass here for Haley Turner, the senior.
Haley Turner, 5.
Her 5th point in this one. As they will give it to Maldonado. Takes it to that 10-second line. Looks down the court as they look into that zone defense. Now they're really kind of going a 3 high here. Now they'll spread it out to the 2-guard front. Kirsten and Emily with the guard front here. They'll set a pick. Gives it to Molly. Molly looks inside. Ellie sets a pick there. Now they'll go out Kirsten. Kirsten with 7 to go on the shot clock. On the give and go, here comes Emily. Pulls up from 18. Got it. Nice roll in.
There we go. Just a nice, easy shot from Emily Maldonado. 5 points for her.
She stirs that one in for 2. And here come the Warriors down 35-26. As they take on the right wing, Maldonado is really dropping down to that defense with a shot on the right wing. This shot over the top, no good. It's a 3-on-1 situation. Kirsten looks to the right. Here comes to the left-hand side. Gives it to Kennedy. Kennedy back out to Emily. Dribbles to the left-hand side. Goes inside the paint. Shoots from 15. Hard off the iron, no good. Rebound taken care of by Farmer. They'll go the other way. As they get it to Turner, who comes to the front court now. Turner on the right-hand side. And then comes on the dribble drive. Puts up the right-handed layup there. On the drive was Berlin.
That's 5 points for Hannah Berlin.
And that was just a breakdown in the defense that time as Cartwright brings it to the 10-second line. As they attack the glass here, here's Kennedy, goes up, lays it up, couldn't get it as he splits the defense, just couldn't get it over the rim, and they'll take off as the Warriors have the ball coming back the other way. As they do, they'll go right-hand side, back out top of the key. That is where they work it to the baseline now. Get it down to Moskrip. She'll fire it from 3 there. She's got it. As they have climbed back from a 9-point difference, it is now a 4-point difference. Argos up.
Four threes for Moskrip.
She's got 4 of them here in this first half. As we've got a bunch of subs coming in at the next dead ball. They'll have a media timeout coming up shortly. 4:23 to go here. Turnaround jumper from Molly. Partially tipped there. They fight for the rebound. And a traveling call will be here as they fell to the ground. And here comes the subs coming in now.
Checking in for the Argos will be Tristan Murphy as well as Brittany White and Parker Esray, and now we have a timeout.
It's a media timeout. We'll break. The Argos are up 4, 35-31 on the Belt Valley Bank scoreboard. We're back in 1 minute right here in 1450 AM KQDI.
Hi, I'm Parker Esray, and I am a college student at the University of Providence. Growing up, I never gave thought to insurance, auto, life, or even property. I didn't even realize how affordable life insurance can be and how important auto and property insurance is. Speaking of auto insurance, it's a must. I've also learned that if you get basic insurance, you may not be covered if you are hit by an uninsured driver or if your car is damaged by hail or other natural disasters. Now, I'm no expert, but it's time to sit down with someone that can answer all these questions and more. I would encourage you to call Randy Bogdan at Mountain West Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company in Great Falls and learn about your insurance needs. He is located 1 block west of Riverdale School on Smelter Avenue.
Hi, this is Greg from Access Fitness. Are you ready to kick off your fitness goals? Well, Access Fitness has made it much easier for you. Besides the free towel service, free childcare, and free classes, you're now invited to take advantage of our no joining fees and only $25 a month. That's the kind of commitment Access Fitness wants to make to you. We are locally owned and operated, and Access Fitness brings affordable fitness to the Great Falls area in a friendly environment that is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So stop by Access Fitness today at 715 13th Avenue South, or give us a call at 727-8880. Access Fitness. Real people, real results.
We've got results coming your way from Access Fitness. Thank you guys so very much for being on board with us, and all year long, too. And, boy, you want to get a good workout, you go in there to Access Fitness. They will take care of you with all kinds of special amenities that they have. So good stuff. I like it.
Checking in after that break for the Warriors will be Emily Banks.
It's the Warriors with a wide-open layup going the other way on the turnover, and the easy left-handed layup up at the other end is Callie Mosgrip, and she's leading the way, isn't she?
She has 16 already.
16 points, and now what was a 9-point difference is now a 2-point difference, 35-33. As the Argos have given up those points as they come back the other way now. As Tristan Murphy goes along the baseline to Emily, back out to Kirsten. Kirsten with the left-handed dribble goes inside, throws that one away, so another turnover for the University of Providence. As Kirsten could have shot that one. 3 on the way on the outside, rattles around. This is good. And Mosgrip has taken the lead back now as it is a 12-point run, 11-point run here in this 11-0 run here for the Warriors. 36-35, Warriors up by 1. As it is the University of Providence coming back the other way with the basketball to the basket to your left-hand side. As they do have it inside to Tristan. Tristan takes a dribble back out to Kirsten. Fires from 21. Got it from outside.
Kirsten Pemberton, that's her second 3. Last night I think she had 7, so she's on her way.
She hits that one. We'll swap leads again. A 2-point lead here for UP. They're up 38-36. As they have the basketball, the Warriors basket to your right-hand side, out to the top of the key, behind the back dribble. And they continue to spread it out here from Souvenir. Souvenir cuts to the right now, and they give her a wide-open layup. Nobody picked her up. Unbelievable. Not a soul picked her up. She just went in and just laid it in easily.
Those are the first 2 points for Peyton Souvenir.
As Pemberton brings it to the front court now. As it will be Maldonado on the right-hand side to Brittany White. White with a couple dribbles to the right side. Gives it back out to Emily. Down inside to Tristan. Tristan tries to split the defense. Falls down. Maldonado is going to have to hurry to pick it up. They don't. And a timeout is going to be called here from the Warriors to save the ball. It's a 30-second break with 2:25 to go in the quarter. Let's break with them. Knotted up at 38. We're back in half a minute right here at 1450 AM KQDI.
At Benefis Health System, we know you want to start feeling better now. Benefis has 2 conveniently located walk-in clinics dedicated to taking care of you exactly when you need it, so you can get back to taking care of what's most important to you as soon as possible. Visit our walk-in services at our Northwest Bypass or Benefis East Campus locations. A tradition of advanced care. Learn more at benefis.org.
We are tied for the 5th time tonight. The Argos were up 9, and then the Warriors have stormed back to tie it up. As we are knotted at 38 on the Belt Bank scoreboard, 2:22 and counting here in this first half. As it is the Warriors with the basketball after the 12th turnover of the first half already here for the University of Providence. As they have it on the top of the key, they will hold it there. Turner waits for somebody to break open. Finally they do, and they get it to Souvenir, who backs it back out. Set it out the top of the key at the 10-minute second mark, and they go in. Souvenir forces a shot. Kind of got stumbled up, tangled up, and couldn't get the shot to go. And with that said, it's going to be the Providence Argos coming back the other way. As they go over to Kennedy on the far right wing. Looks into that defense. They're giving her all kinds of area to shoot if she wants to. They decide not to. Now they lob it underneath the Parker and throw it away again.
A lot of turnovers, and the Warriors are scoring on those turnovers. We saw that happen at Carroll with 10 turnovers, and Carroll picked up 20 points and then just started the whole game change. So
it made the difference. That was at halftime where they turned it over. It was a 23-20 lead at half. 20 of those came off of turnovers. Right now, the Argos have turned it over twice as much as the Warriors, 12 versus 6. Here comes attack to the glass, a whistle and a blocking foul called. The basket did not go. We'll go and shoot 2 free throws here.
They'll call that blocking foul on Kennedy Cartwright. That'll be her first foul. That's the second team foul for the Argos.
Johnson, Abby, the sophomore from Cashmere, Washington, will go to the free throw line. and she'll make that one, breaking the tie at 39-38.
Checking back in for the Warriors is Hannah Berland.
Berland is one of your starters from Spokane, Washington, here for the Lewis and Clark Warriors. Second free throw coming up here, and it is good, and the senior Tristan Murphy will check back in. 40-38.
Tristan Murphy checks in as Molly Schmitz checks out.
Senior night, more and more of the student body folks are coming in. And I think it's hat night if you look over there.
It looks like it, but I'm also thinking that's the hockey team, so who knows?
There's a lot of
you have to love
hats.
the hockey team here.
I think the kids want to do stuff like that, so that is good. As Maldonado has the basketball in the front court, goes inside to Tristan, over around back to Emily. Emily fires it down into Tristan, loses it, throws it away. We'll go the other way. 1:03 to go here in the first half as it comes up, and Johnson pulls up for a little 15-footer, no good. Murph's got the rebound. Under a minute to go in the first half, and the Argos are down by 2. Maldonado top the key to Murphy. Left wing, Kennedy gets involved. Looks down. Tristan is going to, Murphy's going to get it back out to Emily, who tries to split the defense. Rolls this one around, no good. Fight for the rebound. Parker goes to the other side, puts up the layup, up and in. I don't know that she's missed a shot.
That was a tough shot for Parker. That is her 12th point.
She's in double digits with 12, and like I say, I'll have to look it up here, but I don't know that she's missed a shot as of yet. As we get down to the 28-second mark of a second quarter, tied up at 40. Has knotted up here as it's going to be a pass out to the left wing. Handle it on that far side is Moskrip, who decides she better give it back to Souvenir. Down to 8 on the shot clock, 16 on the game clock. Souvenir takes the long shot, top the key, misses that one. Rebound comes out, and they bounce pass it underneath as the shot goes up, and that is going to go in from Souvenir with 7 seconds to go until halftime. And we're going to stop play here. I think they stopped the clock as they're bringing it on the inbounds, and I don't know if you do that in the first half or not.
They're going to go over and get that all figured out, where Warriors are ahead 42-40 with 4 seconds left on the clock if they leave the clock the way it is.
Yeah, and what happened is they are bringing it in, and they stopped the clock in the out-of-bounds play with 7 seconds. And they figured it was down to 5, so it was about a second that they did gain there. So here comes Emily Maldonado, top the key. She's got a half a second to fire this one. She'll miss it. They will go to the locker room. The University of Providence was up 9 at one time. They trail by 2 at the break. We'll take a 3-minute timeout and coming back and take a look at some of the numbers as the Warriors lead at 42-40 right here in 1450 AM KQDI.
I'm here to tell you how to hack McDonald's $1, $2, $3 menu. All you gotta do is order 2 sausage McMuffin, 2 McChicken, or 2 McDouble sandwiches. You'll get them both for just $3. You can even mix them up. There's even a way to hack the hack. It's adding any size McCafe brewed coffee or soft drink for $1. Lots of people have tried this, and it totally works.
McDonald's new Choose 2 for $3 on the $1, $2, $3 menu. It's no hack, just an awesome deal. Price and participation may vary, and not be combined with combo meal. Single item at regular price.
The Max Sports Bar and Casino is the place to be for happy hour from 5 to 8 every night of the week. 5 to 8, now that's a happy hour you can take advantage of. With multiple drink and appetizer specials, you are sure to find something that hits the spot. With 12 beers on tap, domestic drafts, and well drinks are only $2. Select appetizers are under $4, and as always, 45-cent wings. Come to happy hour at the Max Sports Bar and Casino inside Heritage Inn, Great Falls.
We're excited about 2019. It's a good time of year to give us a call and we can help you make a plan for your farm's specific needs. Looks like spring wheat seed is probably going to be a little bit short this year.
14 turnovers.
Great varieties for you going in. We're starting to see some early movement on the post market, so we'd love to talk with you about that. Give us a call. Hotchkiss Seed, your professional seedsman who know farming. 466-5553. 466-5553.
Do you have a CDL license, like to help people, and are looking for a rewarding job with a growing team? Then look no further than the strength and reliability of an ox. Ox and Son Towing and Recovery is looking for the right CDL towing transport driver to join their team. Knowledge of the industry is a plus but is not needed. CDL is a must. They are willing to train the right applicant. Call Ox with Ox and Son Towing at 406-868-4142 for more information.
At Benefis Health System, we know you want to start feeling better now. Benefis has 2 conveniently located walk-in clinics dedicated to taking care of you exactly when you need it, so you can get back to taking care of what's most important to you as soon as possible. Visit our walk-in services at our Northwest Bypass or Benefis East Campus locations. A tradition of advanced care. Learn more at benefis.org.
Basketball on a Saturday night right here at 1450 AM KQDI. Sarge and Mrs. Sarge bringing you the play-by-play. Brian Howard taking care of us back at Radio Central. And hats off to Brian Howard. My goodness, has that guy been putting in some time as of late.
Yeah, long days and a lot of days in a row. He's just doing a great job. And the thing is, he's so dependable on the board back there. And today we have tournament games. We have a CM Russell game, Great Falls High Bison game, and now these Argo games. And they just are, some of them are running on top of each other, and he's just done a real nice job. And we have to keep reminding him that he's very needed because we still have a few more weekends that are busy with basketball.
Well, and I love the fact that he just donates his time like that, too. We appreciate he's just very generous.
Now, listen, you weren't supposed to tell him the part that he's donating until after it's all over with, when he would like to receive a paycheck.
He didn't realize he's working for free, huh?
Well, you know, when you're young, you got to do community service. And thank you, Brian, for the community service you're doing.
Yeah, you shouldn't have gotten in trouble at college like you did, so that's right. That sound you hear in the background is the door slamming. He's out of there. So, no, we appreciate what he does back there and all of our staff that is on board, and we thank him so much for being there because it is very time-consuming and takes a lot there to get us all on the air and run those spots and let our sponsors be heard here around the area. And I know Jim appreciates this too, which, by the way, Jim Sins is out. First time we have seen him since his second surgery that he went in. He had some heart stuff and some lung issues, and the poor guy, and he is here watching the game. And I don't know that he'll be here all night, but I know that he wanted to come here and support the girls because they, too, are host family.
Yeah, they are host families, and they've started out the year doing quite a few things, and now, you know, and with him being sick, and they feel awful that they haven't been here to support him. But I can tell you this, the Lady Argos have been supporting Jim and Jean since, and sending cards and checking in with them and going to the hospital to see him. So they understand where he is. And I noticed that the families that came, for example, Parker's mom who went to Italy with us and with Senses, she stopped and saw him. And I see Himmelbergs are with them right now talking. And so, yeah, it's people are glad to see him up and about. And boy, he had a tough bout, and we're just so grateful that it turned out well.
Wish him the very best, no question about it. In the game here, we made it to halftime. The Warriors are up 42-40. Listen to this stat that you're going to hear. Turnovers, we've talked a lot about in that first half. Turnovers for the Argos right now are at 14. Points off of turnovers, the Warriors 14. If you realize that they did not turn over the ball, they would be up right now by 12 points.
Yeah, the thing is that those turnovers are really hurt because when at the end of the first quarter, the Argos were up by 3, and now at halftime they're down by 2. And it's not that they're not shooting well because they really seem in sync and things seem to be going really well, a lot better for them today. But they just those turnovers, it just seems to be the demon that's just been hanging on the back of the Lady Argos here as of late. They just I'm not sure what it is that's going on with there, but that seems to be the demon that's holding them back.
We had a chance to talk to the senior Tristan Murphy, and she says it is a learning curve, obviously, and that is one of the learning curves you have to deal with. These players come in here, are recruited from Bill and his staff, and they're great high school players. You got to realize these are young kids, a freshman, a sophomore that are playing out here. They let you play in the Frontier Conference. High school, they probably call some of that stuff here. You get bumped around and you get touched a little bit. No, you got to handle that, and that's where those turnovers come from a lot of times, is just the fact it is a more physical game.
Well, I think it's more physical, but I also think the speed of the game is totally different. I think it's so much quicker here in the Frontier Conference, no matter which team that you're on. And even when you play a game that they refer to as being a slow-down game, it's really still very quick compared to high school. And just watching over there at the divisional tournament this week, slow is slow when you watch high school because we're used to watching this college ball and how quick it is. And there's a huge difference in the speed. And I think that's where a lot of the problem comes in. Getting the pass from point A to point B isn't quick enough yet. That skill isn't developed.
We have made it to halftime. We'll take a 3-minute timeout. We'll come back and take a look at some of the numbers and get ready for that third quarter coming up at the half. The Warriors are up 42-40 over the Argos right here on the Belt Valley Bank scoreboard. Frontier Conference basketball will continue right here on 1450 KQDI.
At Benefis Health System, we know you want to start feeling better now. Benefis has 2 conveniently located walk-in clinics dedicated to taking care of you exactly when you need it, so you can get back to taking care of what's most important to you as soon as possible. Visit our walk-in services at our Northwest Bypass or Benefis East Campus locations. A tradition of advanced care. Learn more at benefis.org.
Life is full of those moments. Like right after our first stretch and yawn in the morning. Or like standing in the forest alone amid the stillness. The beauty hits you like the crisp air and suddenly everything makes sense and you're one with the earth and stars. Or like dollar drinks at McDonald's.
Keep those moments going with $1 any size McCafe brewed coffee and $1 any size soft drinks on the $1, $2, $3 menu. Price and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with combo meal.
Fort Benson, where the West was born. With so much history to see, you're going to need a break. Visit the Clubhouse, a delicious local hotspot where all the best games, drinks, and food come together in one comfortable, low-key sports bar. Sit back and enjoy an ice-cold drink. Take a bite out of a Reuben, French dip, or a juicy burger. Just few of the local favorites. Take advantage of 2-for-1 drink specials, happy hour, and lunch specials. Weekdays at the Clubhouse in Fort Benson, where everyone is treated like a local.
Great Falls College MSU, where it all begins. Do you enjoy working with your hands and seeing a project come together? Trades programs like welding and fabrication and industrial technician give you the hands-on education needed to begin a strong, rewarding career in the trades industry.
Yeah, it's not the end of the world.
This is your future, your trades career. Great Falls College MSU, where it all begins. To learn more, visit gfcmsu.edu or call 268-3700.
At Benefis Health System, we know you want to start feeling better now. Benefis has 2 conveniently located walk-in clinics dedicated to taking care of you exactly when you need it, so you can get back to taking care of what's most important to you as soon as possible. Visit our walk-in services at our Northwest Bypass or Benefis East Campus locations. A tradition of advanced care. Learn more at benefis.org.
You've got the kids loaded up for practice and you're already running late. Suddenly.
Mom, we're gonna be late! I need a battery.
Don't despair. Battery Warehouse Man is here.
I can help you.
Battery Warehouse always does free charging system checks and installation on all vehicles with no appointment needed.
Thank you, Battery Warehouse Man.
Providing you with 40 years of knowledge and service. Remember, don't despair. Battery Warehouse Man is here.
Battery Warehouse off of 8th Avenue North and 12th Street.
It is just about time for the third quarter as we take a look at scoring in this first half. And that Mosscrip, she's got a pretty good game going.
She has a great game going. She has 21 points already, and 5 of those are threes. And so she's done very, very well. No fouls on her. She's a player this game, that's for sure. Along with helping her with the scoring column is Berland has 5, Haley Turner has 5, Jamie Nielsen 3, Abby Johnson 2, Burlage 2, Blackman 2, so and Souvenir 2. So they can score. They have people that can score, but right now Mosscrip is the one that's on fire for the Warriors.
She got started early as she was 5 or 5 from behind the three-point line, as you say. On the other side, you take a look at, we actually have 2 different players in double digits.
Yeah, the Lady Argos, Kennedy Cartwright, she has 10. She's 4 for 4 at the charity stripe, and she has 2 threes, and none bigger than the one that happened right when the buzzer went off to end that first quarter, which gave the Argos a 24-21 lead at the end of the first quarter. Parker has 12 points. All of hers are 2-point shots under the basket, being double teamed, and that little hook shot that she has mastered so beautifully. She has 12. Kirsten Pipperton, she has 6, both of those coming from 3-point shot. Tristan Murphy, 4. Molly Schmitz has 1-3 to her credit. And Emily Maldonado, kind of quiet again, 5 points to her credit for this first half.
It is halftime. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout and then come back and get ready for that third quarter. At the half, the Warriors are up 42-40. We'll return in 2 minutes right here in 1450 AM KQDI.
Great Falls College MSU, where it all begins. Do you enjoy working with your hands and seeing a project come together? Trades programs like welding and fabrication and industrial technician give you the hands-on education needed to begin a strong, rewarding career in the trades industry. This is your future, your trades career. Great Falls College MSU, where it all begins. To learn more, visit gfcmsu.edu or call 268-3700.
Hi, I'm Parker Esri, and I am a college student at the University of Providence. Growing up, I never gave thought to insurance, auto, life, or even property. I didn't even realize how affordable life insurance can be and how important auto and property insurance is. Speaking of auto insurance, it's a must. I've also learned that if you get basic insurance, you may not be covered if you are hit by an uninsured driver or if your car is damaged by hail or other natural disasters. Now, I'm no expert, but it's time to sit down with someone that can answer all these questions and more. I would encourage you to call Randy Bogdan at Mountain West Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company in Great Falls and learn about your insurance needs. He is located 1 block west of Riverdale School on Smelter Avenue.
The Max Sports Bar and Casino is the place to be for happy hour from 5 to 8 every night of the week. 5 to 8, now that's a happy hour you can take advantage of. With multiple drink and appetizer specials, you are sure to find something that hits the spot. With 12 beers on tap, domestic drafts, and well drinks are only $2. Select appetizers are under $4, and as always, 45-cent wings. Come to happy hour at the Max Sports Bar and Casino inside Heritage Inn, Great Falls.
At Benefice Health System, we know you want to start feeling better now. Benefice has 2 conveniently located walk-in clinics dedicated to taking care of you exactly when you need it, so you can get back to taking care of what's most important to you as soon as possible. Visit our walk-in services at our Northwest Bypass or Benefice East Campus locations, a tradition of advanced care. Learn more at benefice.org.
Basketball on a Saturday night. Sarge and Mrs. Sarge coming your way from 1450 AM KQDI. Love to hear from you. I haven't heard, well, most of our parents are here, I guess, but we haven't heard from anybody as of late. Let us know that you're out and about listening. 406-450-1147.
Yeah, usually we hear from our Arizona friends, and we usually hear from
the Legal family.
The Legal family, yep, we always hear from them. So, you know, maybe with a snowstorm, they're all snowed in too.
Yeah.
Even because in Arizona it's snowing, you know.
Snowed in Vegas. That's right. So love to hear from you. 406-450-1147 as we get the third quarter underway. And as we do, it'll be the Warriors with the basketball to get it started here. As Johnson gets rid of it, as they'll work it around to Moscrip, who has 21 points. Turnaround jumper from Turner's no good. Rebound is going to be tipped out. Parker gets it out top the key, and Emily's coming the other way. Maldonado with the basketball here. As goes the left-hand side, and now Pemberton gets it there out to the top of the key as they go back over to Tristan, down to Parker. Parker inside the paint, head and shoulder fake, pushed out of there. No call. Second shot is up, rolls around, got it for 2.
There you go. That's Parker taking that second opportunity. 14 points for her.
It is tied at 42. 7 times tonight we have been knotted up. This one was at 42. As the Warriors coming back the other way. As they go down to Johnson on the baseline. Kicks it on the far right side. 3 on the way from Moscrip, no good. Parker with another rebound. 17 double-doubles on the season. She's on her way again. As they come off the other side, they'll come on the left wing, bounce it down inside to Murphy. Murphy loses it, double team, triple team. Maldonado from 25, side of the rim, get the shooter touch, no. Fight for the rebound. Foul is going to be called here.
They're going to call that foul on Parker. That'll be Parker's first foul in this contest.
There we go. Here come the text messages. Sunny and cold Tucson. Glad to have you on here, as we would love to come and see you. And the Malcolm family, good to have you guys on as well. Watching out and about as the ball is loose in the backcourt. Moscrip will gather it back in, and we'll get it around back to her in between the center circles. As Moscrip has it, as comes on the left wing now. As they fired underneath, tough pass inside. Then they'll go back over to Johnson. She'll take the 3, long distance, no good. Push off and a rebound from Blackman, who has 2 fouls, and she's going to the free throw line.
Blackman did a nice job there. She got herself way too far underneath the basket and threw it up and drew the foul. No chance even to make the shot.
Jocelyn Blackman is the leading scorer for LC. Set out most of that first half, picked up those 2 fouls early. As she'll try to break the tie, she does. She'll make the free throw, and we'll get another one here.
And this will be only her 3rd point.
43-42 on the Belt Valley Bank scoreboard. Warriors up by 1. Second shot is good. She rattles that one home. A 2-point lead for the Warriors with 8:23 to go, second quarter action. The University of Providence needs a win on a Saturday night as they get ready for playoffs. It looks like if they win, they may take on Billings. We'll see how it all pans out here. Murphy has the ball down on the right baseline, kicks it around to Emily. Emily for 3-point range, got it from outside.
There we go, Emily, and that's her 8th point.
45-44, Maldonado has scored pretty consistent around that 14, 17-point range and was held quiet last night. She needs to get rocking and rolling here. She makes that one as they go the other way. Blackman inside will force the action, and Parker fouls her from behind.
Same thing she just had done the play before. Blackman got underneath the basket too far to make a shot and fired it up, and Parker just hit her.
Go right back to the free throw line as Parker picks up her second. Molly Smith will jump off the bench and check in after this first free throw as it hits the bottom half of the net.
Blackman now has 5 to her credit. Schmidt is in, and Tristan Murphy is out.
The 8th tie of the contest, knotted at 45, 7:47 to go. We just got the word that it is Hawaiian night here. Nobody knew about it, but the kids all kind of got together and said, you know what? Let's have a little Hawaiian party.
And a way to warm up the gym a little bit, huh?
I see a few pretty nice looking hats over there, some Hawaiian shirts as they are getting in the spirit here for senior night.
I think you should go give one of them the player of the game there just for bringing some team spirit here.
Wayne Thayers and the crew wouldn't mind that one bit, I'm sure. At Taco John's, thank there so much for Taco John's for being on board with us all season long with our player of the game as Emily Maldonado has the basketball as she'll come back out top the key with 4 to go. Kirsten Pemberton comes, steps through, gives it to Maldonado. Has to force the shot from 18, front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by the Warriors. They'll take off with it. Berlin brings it to the front court. As she'll pop it out here from 25 feet, that's no good. Rebounded underneath and up and off the glass. Molly Schmitz will get the rebound, and she's trying to get rid of it. Now she'll take a couple dribbles. She handles the ball pretty well. Comes to that 10-second line. Maldonado says, I'll take it from here. As they try to get it to her, finally Kirsten is going to have it, and a foul, a slap foul is going to be called here.
That's going to be the first foul on Kelly Mosgrip. That is the first team foul for the Warriors.
That was pretty good help on the officiating crew there, too, because they called it on the other side, and Molly got away with a couple as Smith was trying to get rid of the ball, and finally she just shook her hand and then passed it away. 46-45, Warriors in front as Kennedy Cartwright will get rid of it to Emily. Maldonado comes around and hesitation dribble, now takes it up. She'll put it up and in for 2.
Puts Maldonado into the double digits with 10.
As they come back the other way, 47-46 now. Argos in front as we swap leads back and forth. The Argos' biggest lead of the night was 9. Right now on the left-hand side, here's a dribble drive to the basket. Berlin takes it up, shoots it too hard. Rebounded taken care of. Molly's done a nice job on the boards.
Yeah, she really does a great job with rebounding.
The freshman rebounds that one, and she'll come the other way. Molly wants the ball now. As she has it, did not play as a senior in high school, but she did play a lot of softball, and a player control foul is going to be called here.
Checking back in for the Argos will be Tristan Murphy. They're going to call that foul on Molly Schmitz. That'll be her first foul, 4th team foul for the Argos.
I looked across to the coaches, Coach Bill and crew. They're all shaking their heads, saying, that's all right. That's an aggressive play. We don't mind that one bit. As they get that one, and I agree with them. Make them call 5 different charges on you. We don't care, because most of the time they will not. As they come the other way, it is going to be the Argos leading by 1. It is going to be the Warriors' Mosgrip with the ball. As they go to the 2-guard front with Turner. Now they start that weave out there. Johnson gets involved, comes back over. Here's a shot outside from Turner. Her shot rolls around, no good. Parker had it for a moment. Loose ball, and it's picked up. Kirsten finally clears it out. And Kirsten now will bring it over here and gives it to Emily. Maldonado to the front court, goes inside, takes it to the glass, puts up the shot, rolls around, no good. Shot goes over the top and rebounded, taken care of by Abby Johnson. And for the Warriors, who will give it to Mosgrip. Mosgrip with 20-plus points here in this one. Johnson on the dribble drive, takes it to the glass, goes in, and a player control foul, easy one there. That's an easy call, and that is going to be a call against Johnson.
That was a big foul right there to run into Parker, and Parker stood there and took that charge. Wow.
Nice hit there as Johnson picks up her first. And again, I like this officiating crew. Scotty went up there and he says, no, that was a great call because she was well outside that quarter circle. So here come Maldonado now with 5:17 to go in the third quarter. As Emily will bring it up here against the man-to-man defense. As they go over here to Kirsten on the right side to the elbow. That will go to the baseline. Okay, pass it inside to Parker. Parker's got an easy layup if she wants it. She does. She takes it in for two.
There's Parker with 16 points.
49-46. Argos in front by 3. 5 minutes to go in the quarter. As Tristan Murphy breaks up the play. And then they'll gather it back in. Johnson gets it for the Warriors as they'll hand it off here left wing. As Moskrip thought about the three, they shut down the defense. Now they'll go out to the center circles. As they direct traffic, they want to run a too-high game here. Johnson with the ball. Takes off with it, got away with a double dribble, then comes left side. Moskrip on the left wing, on the dribble drive with 2. Takes up the left-handed layup, missed it, missed everything. They got to call the shot clock violation, they will.
Checking back into the contest is going to be Molly Schmitz. Kennedy Cartwright will check out.
And we'll talk all about that and more after the media timeout as we break with 4:30 to go in our third quarter. Argos are up 3, 49-46 on the Belt Valley Bank scoreboard, 49-46, excuse me. And we'll be back in 1 minute right here on 1450 AM KQDI.
AutoSlide is the new solution that automatically opens and closes sliding doors in your home. AutoSlide easily attaches to most existing, yes, your existing sliding door. Perfect for your pets, the elderly, and physically challenged.
I think the AutoSlide is a really good solution for people with mobility issues, and also if they've got pets. It makes it easier for them. They don't have to keep getting up and down to open the door for the dog.
Call or visit Anderson Glass Doors and Windows today and discover the all-new AutoSlide system for yourself.
Great Falls College MSU, where it all begins. Do you enjoy working with your hands and seeing a project come together? Trades programs like welding and fabrication and industrial technician give you the hands-on education needed to begin a strong, rewarding career in the trades industry. This is your future, your trades career. Great Falls College MSU, where it all begins. To learn more, visit gfcmsu.edu or call 268-3700.
4:30 to go in the third quarter. It's the University of Providence basketball right here on 1450 AM KQDI. Sergeant Mrs. Sars bringing you all the action. As it is the University of Providence to get the ball. Tristan Murphy will get it on the inbounds. Maldonado. It is Molly Schmitz and Kirsten Pemberton as well as Parker Ezra for the 5 on the floor right now for UP, leading by 49-46 score on our Belt Valley Bank scoreboard. Tristan Murphy on the give and go to Parker. Spin move, takes it up. Nice move, man. She felt the defense and put it in for 2.
That was a huge move right there. Wow.
A nice little take to the glass as she takes it in. 51-46 on the scoreboard. As the University of Providence leading here in this one. As the Warriors coming back to the offense. As Johnson will have it around that left side now, who passes it down underneath the Farmer. Back out top, the Key Souvenir. Peyton has played a little bit in that first as well as second half now. As he'll pass it right back over to Farmer around the right-hand side. And a little foul over there, but Molly Schmitz, her second.
Checking back in, it will be Kennedy Cartwright. As Kirsten Pemberton checks out. That'll be the second foul on Molly Schmitz. That'll be the 5th team foul for the Argos.
3:46 to go, and free throws coming up here for Moskrip. The 5'8 senior. Spokane Falls Community College is where she played prior to this, and comes here for LC as she makes a free throw.
That's her first point of this second half.
Kiera Burlage will check in now. She's a sophomore from Columbia Falls High School. As we go back to the free throw line now, here is the shot. It is no good, missed it. Molly's got the rebound. So Callie is 1 of 2 at the free throw line, makes it 51-47, UP in front. Out to Kristen, right-hand side. They'll go there. Kristen on the give and go as they'll take it down. And around the left-hand side, inside back to Tristan. She'll shoot this one from 16, no good. And rebounded, taking care of it out of there. Is going to be picked up by the Warriors as they take off to the front court now. Lots of folks saying hi around the area, and we appreciate it. Some folks here are around the Arizona area, Pennsylvania, Michigan. Shot on the left wing. This shot, air ball, no good. Souvenir was standing out 20 feet from the basket, shot at 19.
Ellie Teskey checking in to give Parker a break.
Thank you to everybody checking in on this cool Saturday here in Great Falls. We picked up about another 2-3 inches of snow with 8 more coming our way. and already 14 inches on the ground here. It has been a short winter, but it has been a tough one. As we continue with cold weather coming our way, it's supposed to get down to 20 degrees below zero again tonight. Argos have the basketball lead, up 51-47 as Maldonado will get a pick from Teskey down the right-hand side as Kennedy steps through. He takes the left hand. Good job on the left hand, puts it in for two.
That was a great left-handed shot for her, 12 points.
53-47 Argos, left wing. As it comes over here, they'll pass it on the far side. Farmer comes back with a dribble drive to the top of the key. And we'll work it down on that far side. Farmer goes out to Moskrip, who is leading the way. Farmer now will fire from three-point range. Her shot no good. They definitely have cooled out from behind the arc as the ball goes out of bounds. And they'll give it to the University of Providence.
Actually, the LC Warriors have only scored 5 points this quarter.
In this third quarter, you're right, they have only scored 5. They had 42 at the break. And from the three-point line, they are shooting now 7 of 8. And well, that's got to be wrong because I know they've missed 3 of them here already. So that's not quite right. 3 points, third is 8 of 20. There, it just cleared up, so it's 8 of 20. That's a little bit more like it. That means that's only 40% from that line. As Ellie Teskey has it with 8 seconds to go. They'll set a pick here as coming around Kennedy. Cartwright tries to step through, and a foul prior to the shot. And with that, it is going to be Parker Esri to check in. Back
Ellie
for
will check out. Parker will check in. They're going to call that foul on Jocelyn Blackman. That will be her third, so she will check out. And checking in for her will be
I think
Haley Turner.
Turner is, yeah. As here's a rebound taken care of underneath there as Berlage got it. As they'll come now, the Warriors down 53-47 as we roll to the 1:49 mark of our third quarter. As they go over there, Moskrip has it. They'll pass it out over here to Turner with a couple of dribbles. Comes in and partially blocked there. Kennedy Cartwright got her on the arm, and she'll be whistled for the foul.
That'll be Kennedy's second foul. That will be the 6th team foul for the Argos. At the free throw line will be Haley Turner. She has 5 points this evening.
Kirsten will check in at the next dead ball or after this free throw attempt. That is missed with another one coming up here.
And Kirsten will check in for Tristan Murphy.
The lone playing senior on this team. Sid Arendt is over there as well and has not played. He did play a little bit in the preseason this year. Here's the shot. That was off the mark as well. No good. Molly's got another rebound, and she has done a great job on the rebounds here for tonight. That freshman coming in here as Molly rips that one down. As they'll come back the other way with a look at the shot over there on that baseline. Now they fired underneath to Molly. She is blocked and fouled underneath. This whistle on foul is going to be assessed against Abby Farmer.
That'll be Abby's first foul. That is the 4th team foul for the Warriors. Going to the charity stripe will be Molly Schmitz. She has 3 points to her credit tonight.
6 rebounds, too, as well.
And she's really been doing a great job with her rebounds.
Free throw is missed. We'll get a chance to shoot another one here.
Checking in for the Warriors will be Emily Banks.
And that might be the first time we've seen her tonight, Emily. I'm not sure. Smith's at the free throw line. She'll get another opportunity here. Shoots at 72%, and she makes that one.
4 points for Molly.
54-47, that's the difference here. As the Argos up with 1:20 to go in the third quarter. UP would like to get a win as they come around the pick here. Our Warriors have the basketball. They go down and kick it back out on this left-hand side to Farmer. Fires it around the perimeter back as a spin move here. As they'll back it back up. Moskrip is double teamed. Now they'll give it on the give and go. Kicks it out right-hand side. Shot from Turner is up and in. She got a little 10-footer to go.
That's 7 points for Haley Turner.
54-49. Right now it is a 5-point difference for the University of Providence at the 52nd mark of our third quarter. On our Belt Bank scoreboard, Kennedy Cartwright, left-handed dribble, stops there, goes left-hand side to Kirsten. Pemberton goes down into Parker, who takes it to the glass. Oh, what a tough shot. What a tough shot from Parker Ezra as he puts that one on the side of the basket. Actually had to reach back with the right hand and slap it off the backboard and put it in for 2.
Yeah, that's 20 points for Parker.
56-49, Parker Esri. Getting it done here tonight. She says, you know what, we're going to have fun, but we're also going to play hard here. As Parker gets that one taken care of. Now it looks like down to about a 10-second difference, or 10 seconds on the shot clock. As the Warriors look to slow it down just a little bit. They'll go left side with the shot at the buzzer. Is no good. Missed it. Rebounded with 4 seconds to go. Parker has it. Kicks it out to Kirsten. Kirsten will have the chance to shoot it. Shot is good. If it goes, it will not. They'll go to the sideline. We will break. 3 in the book. Fourth quarter action coming up as we break away. The Argos lead at 56-49. We'll return in 1 minute right here on 1450 AM KQDI.
The Max Sports Bar and Casino is the place to be for happy hour from 5 to 8 every night of the week. 5 to 8, now that's a happy hour you can take advantage of. With multiple drink and appetizer specials, you are sure to find something that hits the spot. With 12 beers on tap, domestic drafts, and well drinks. Select appetizers are under $4, and as always, 45-cent wings. Come to happy hour at the Max Sports Bar and Casino inside Heritage Inn, Great Falls.
Vehicle problems are never a laughing matter. And Oxen Sun Towing and Recovery, they know this. Their 24-hour emergency service handles it all. From a simple lockout to towing and recovery. Licensed, insured, and state certified.
There's Alex.
In your next time of need, lean on the
There's
strength
Alex.
and reliability of an ox. Oxen Sun Towing and Recovery. 868-4142.
We head to the fourth quarter right here in 1450 AM KQDI. It is the Argos up 56-49. And, of course, a lot of things still to be decided here yet, but it looks like if the Argos can hold on to a victory, they possibly will go to Billings, Montana for a playoff.
Well, that would be a great place, a little bit easier for them than to go to where the possibility is LC.
That's a little closer than driving all the way to LC, but, of course, they will have to figure out to win the fourth quarter right now as they lead it here 56-49 on the Belt Bank scoreboard. Emily Maldonado with a step back to the 15-foot line. She'll go in, has it rejected. Tristan Murphy will clean it up, and she'll put it in for 2.
Tristan Murphy gets her 6th point. You know, the Argos in that third quarter went on a 16-7 run. If they can keep that up, then we'll be okay.
They have not turned the ball over near as much in that third quarter as they did the first half. As a matter of fact, as we conclude, that shot on the left side is going to be good from Haley Turner. And as we take a look at the turnovers in that third quarter, they ended up turning it over twice was all.
Yeah, we took much better control of the ball, and just our shooting, our shot choice was very good.
Maldonado from 16, off the irons, no good. Missed that one, and then coming out of there is Haley Turner with the rebound. 7-point lead for the Argos as the Warriors coming back now. As the largest lead of the night was 9 for the University of Providence. And it was the Warriors that actually battled back and took a lead in that one. 3 on the way from Mosgrave. Her shot no good. Rebound tipped out there and taken back by the Warriors. They'll get another 30 seconds. They work it around. Shot on the right wing. Here's a shot from Nielsen. No good. Parker's got her double-double of the night.
Mosgrave has only scored 1 free throw in this second half, but she's had 21 points in the first.
So they kind of kept an eye on her a little closer. Parker Esri has her 10th rebound as that makes her a double-double. And then here's a take to the glass. And Emily Maldonado goes in and will go to the free throw line.
That'll be Emily's first time being there.
Well, they say it was prior to that on the drive.
Oh, I guess so. They're going to say, yep.
Yep, so even though the shot was in, it's not going to count. As they get it inbounds to Tristan, back out to Emily. Emily with a couple dribbles will back it back out now on the right wing. And they start to pass around here. Parker says, throw me the lob. I'm open if you want to get it to me. As she's really posting up big inside. Now they go inside to Parker. Hooks the player, puts it up. She's hammered inside. Parker will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 here.
They'll call that foul on Haley Turner. That will be her first.
Parker will take a chance at that free throw line. She will go there as she will shoot right about 70% at the charity stripe. Her shot is up. She makes that one.
That's 21 for Parker, and she has one more opportunity.
Leading the way with 21. That sophomore, a good candidate for our Taco John's player of the game.
22 for Parker.
And 10 rebounds as it makes it a 9-point lead as they match the highest lead of the contest, 60-51. On the Belt Bank scoreboard, Warriors come to the offense now with 8:02 to go. Dribbling around out there is Mosgrip, who then finally gives it back out to the center circles. Berlin will take it on a couple of dribbles as they lob it inside. Good defense. Parker Esri with a steal. Tips it loose, and Kennedy Cartwright will bring it to the top of the key now. Kennedy will bring it on that left-hand side with 7:44 to go. Kicks it back out. She threw it away. Boscript steals it as it's a 2-on-1 situation. Here's a take to the glass, and they'll get rid of it. They get back now, and as they do, it is going to be out front to Turner. Shoots it from 3. That's no good. And they tipped it right back into the hands of Blackman, who fights it, and Tristan Murphy gets the rebound. Murphy gives it to Emily to the 10-second line.
Coach Bill is trying to get the Argos to slow down a bit.
Run some clock here. We've got a lot of time here. You don't want to stall. You still want to attack the basket, but let's get it down to about that 10-second mark. As inside to Tristan, she loses it on the ground, and a jump ball will favor the Warriors with 7:06 to go.
Checking in now for the Lady Warriors will be
Johnson. She's coming back in. Abby Johnson is that
okay,
sophomore.
Johnson.
And they will sub out here as Turner goes to the sideline. And I think I know what you were thinking is they were going to switch out for Blackman.
Yeah, I did. I thought that's what was going to happen. Blackman has 3 fouls.
Well, you look at her and you look at Johnson, they could be sisters. I mean, they both have that dark hair and about the same build on them. Here's a shot out front from Moscript. She'll shoot that one in and around, no good. Rebounds is out there, and another offensive rebound for the Warriors as they will bring it back in and tipped out of bounds. Parker got a hand on it.
Yeah, Parker and Tristan were both in the middle there, playing it real tight.
First of a doubleheader coming your way for tonight. As a give and go to Blackman, she'll lay that one in pretty easy on the layup that time.
8 points for Blackman.
She makes that one, makes it 60-53 now. Argos in front. 6:30 to go here in this fourth quarter. Ellie Teske will check in as soon as possible. As they come out on the top half there. As they come out on that left wing, now down on the left side is going to be Kennedy. Fires it underneath to Parker. She'll put up the shot, and a foul will be called here. A pushing foul is called.
And that foul will be on Abby Johnson. That will be her second foul. Checking in for the Lady Argos will be Ellie Teske as Parker gets a little break.
Carroll is winning over Rocky right now, 32-26. They are in the third quarter in that one. And UP is winning this one right now, 60-53, as we are in the fourth quarter. As they pass it around here, Kirsten has it up there on that left wing. She'll fire this one from 28 feet outside. Nailed it from outside. Nailed it from downtown.
That's her third 3 for 9 points.
As makes that one. Boy, what a shot that was. A big one. As it makes it a 10-point lead. Largest lead of the night for the University of Providence. Here's the 3 at the other end as that Berlin tries to get that one, and they fight for the rebound. And triple teamed underneath there. Tristan was trying to fight him off, and a lot of contact. And when they threw it in, it was Kennedy stepping in out of bounds, and she's the first one to touch it. And they just dribbled it inbounds. A turnover there. Nice defense from Ellie Teske. Did you see that?
Yeah, that was great defense. We had the Callie Moscript ready to throw it in, and Ellie just got in her way, and Moscript couldn't get it off.
Jasmine Blackman trying to backdoor, and Ellie says that's not happening. And so she dribbled it inbounds, and so that's a violation. Now they'll come with full court pressure here as Ellie, it's going to be over to Kirsten from Emily. And Kirsten gets it across that 10-second line. Here comes a loose ball and turned around as it's a sprint to the other end now. Here's a layup, and the shot is going to be missed. And they're going to call a blocking foul against Kirsten Pemberton.
That foul will be Kirsten's second foul. That's only the second team foul for the Argos.
So we will go to the free throw line. A chance to shoot 2 here from Kelly Moscript, who's been pretty quiet in the second half.
She has only had 1 point this second half.
Here's the shot. It is no good. And we'll get another one here.
Checking in now for the Lewis and Clark Warriors will be Peyton Souvenir. And checking out will be Hannah Berland. Checking in it will be Parker Esray as Ellie Teske will check out for the Argos.
Shout out to Crystal Smith's grandma and aunt. They're all watching there in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. I'll bet it's been a little cool there, too.
I'll bet it has.
Free throw is good. Makes it 63-54. Argos in front as 5:23 cannot run off that clock near fast enough as far as I'm concerned. Here come the Argos back on the offense now. Taking it to the basket to your right-hand side. Maldonado has it out here as she'll back it out, lose it for a moment, and gets it right back. And knows left side, gets it over to Kennedy. Cartwright gives it back over to Maldonado, fires it inside to Molly. Molly inside the paint, back to Kirsten. Kirsten from 25, up and in for 3.
She has such a nice shot on her 3 points. It's just always nothing but net. They're real fun to watch.
And she shows no emotion when she makes the shot either. Oh, wait, she screams all the way down the floor. She loves it. Here's a shot at the other end. No good. Molly's got the rebound. As Molly Smith will clear it out of there. As the Argos come back on the offensive end, leading 66-54. Molly thought about the three, but saw there was still 20 seconds on the shot clock, decides not to take it here. And then we'll back it back out. As she does, they'll go out top the key. Molly from 15, I think, wasn't it? As she hits that one, and a timeout is going to be called here. Let's break with them. A timeout on the floor. The Argos are up 68-54 on the Bell Valdevic scoreboard. 4:29 to go. We'll break for 1 minute right here in 1450 AM KQDI.
System, we know you want to start feeling better now. Benefis has 2 conveniently located walk-in clinics dedicated to taking care of you exactly when you need it, so you can get back to taking care of what's most important to you as soon as possible. Visit our walk-in services at our Northwest Bypass or Benefis East Campus locations, a tradition of advanced care. Learn more at benefis.org.
It is basketball on a Saturday night right here in 1450 AM KQDI. And, of course, over on our sister station, it's championship night that is going on at the Four Seasons Arena, and a couple of great games coming up. The boys are over there. Sean and Brandon will bring you the call on that one. As the scores develop, we'll pass them along to you. There's been some pretty good basketball in that Northern C Divisional Basketball Tournament.
It's been great basketball, both on the men's and the women's side.
This has been a pretty good game here as both teams playing competitive. Here's a shot at the top of key. That's no good. She comes out of there, and the rebound by Blackman is going to be put over the top. Finally rebounded and taken care of. Molly Smith will get it. She's got her 8th rebound of the night, and a foul is going to be called here. A reaching foul with 4 different defenders on her.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see who they're going to call that one on. Kennedy Cartwright is going to check in. That foul is going to be called on Souvenir, and that'll be her first. We're going to have a media timeout, I guess.
So let's take it with them. Timeout on the floor with 4:11 to go in the fourth. The Argos are up 68-54. We'll return in 1 minute right here in 1450 AM KQDI.
Great Falls College MSU, where it all begins. Do you enjoy working with your hands and seeing a project come together? Trades programs like welding and fabrication and industrial technician give you the hands-on education needed to begin a strong, rewarding career in the trades industry. This is your future, your trades career. Great Falls College MSU, where it all begins. To learn more, visit gfcmsu.edu or call 268-3700.
Tucson.
You've just opened your brand new business. How are you planning to get noticed? Double G Engraving can help. Order a custom designed banner announcing your grand opening. Get eye-catching business cards. Help your new customers remember your business with a koozie, a mug, or even a golf ball with your logo on it. Double G Engraving can do it all. Stop in at 612 2nd Street South to check out all the promotional items Double G Engraving has to offer.
4:11 to go in the contest. The Argos are up 68-54 here with our Benefits Game of the Week coming your way from the McLaughlin Gymnasium, as the Warriors are going to pick up full court pressure as Kennedy Cartwright will throw it out of bounds, and they'll give it right back to the Warriors underneath the basket here. And I think she thought Tristan was going to juke, but she jived, and they went the other way. And so that is another turnover here. Not near as many in the second half as in the first. And that one is a costly one there, as it'll go to Blackman on the inbounds. Moskrip then drives inside, kicks it in and around the perimeter. Very tight passing there as they come down inside. And then it's going to be Souvenir taking the shot. Her shot way off the mark. Rebound is going to be touched out of bounds as Johnson shows good hustle. And the Argos, I tell you, are having a tough time rebounding that ball.
Everybody's so plugged up in the middle that nobody can actually make a move for it.
Moving screen is going to be called here against Tristan. as they call the offensive foul. Kirsten Pimperton
That'll
will
be
check
the
back
third
in.
against Tristan Murphy. That'll be the third Argo foul.
Third one for her, and as you mentioned, it is going to be an inbounds for the Warriors after the third foul called against the University of Providence. As they come off the pick there, they'll come around. Berlin will fire the shot outside. She's got that one for 3.
That's 8 points for Hannah Berland.
68-57. Full court press has been effective. Parker has it now, and she looks to get rid of it. Does to Emily, and Emily will draw a foul in the backcourt. That'll be enough to go to the free throw line. That press has been very effective here for the Warriors. And finally they get it into the hands of Parker, who is just so strong. She says, you're not going to steal it from me.
Well, the big thing is that, again, no matter where she is on the floor, they've got her double teamed everywhere.
Emily Maldonado at the free throw line will have a chance to shoot 2 here as they have hit the 5th foul. Maldonado is a pretty good free throw shooter. Matter of fact, she's a clutch free throw shooter. She's hit a couple big ones in games that have been very close, as she shoots 83% from that charity stripe.
And that's her 11th point, and she's 1 for 1 at the charity stripe.
And we'll get another one here to make it a 70-57 point lead, as substitution coming back in is going to be Abby Farmer.
And she's checking in for Peyton Souvenir.
70-57 on the Belt Valley Bank scoreboard. 3:38 and counting here. Let's start knocking down by minutes if we can, please.
I know, they're really long minutes, aren't they?
They are. As they come on the right-hand side, as Tristan Murphy breaks up the play on that baseline, as Kelly Moskrep tries to work it along the baseline on the drive.
Tristan did a great job of taking the baseline away from them.
Seniors having a pretty good game here. On the inbounds pass, it'll go to Farmer with a hesitation dribble back out top the key left wing. Moskrep has it. Johnson back out to Moskrep. As they'll come back into the hands of Farmer, who will dribble drive inside, throws this one down, and Johnson's got it. That is going to be the turnaround jumper underneath from Blackman. She's got it for 2.
That'll get Blackman into double figures with 10.
Very quiet 10, too, with a timeout being called. 70-59, 3:11 to go. Let's break with them right here in 1450 KQDI.
Great Falls College MSU, where it all begins. Do you enjoy working with your hands and seeing a project come together? Trades programs like welding and fabrication and industrial technician give you the hands-on education needed to begin a strong, rewarding career in the trades industry. This is your future, your trades career. Great Falls College MSU, where it all begins. To learn more, visit gfcmsu.edu or call 268-3700.
Let's get back to action. As we do, it is going to be the Argos bringing it to the front court. As they do, they'll go to Emily Maldonado with 2:46 to go here in the 4th quarter. She'll back it back out here. They're looking to double team her as a hesitation dribble comes off the right-hand side. Gets it over to Parker. Parker's got Tristan open underneath. Murphy takes it up, powers it to the ground. She draws a foul.
That was a nice pass from Parker into Tristan. Tristan was in the middle of the key, and Parker just found her, and she moved forward and got the ball and drew the foul.
Wintergrass Range is battling out with Belt in the consolation game at the Four Seasons Arena in that one. After 1, it is a barn burner. Wintergrass Range 2, Belt 0.
Unbelievable.
Just got that update. Yeah, unbelievable on that one. There's no question. 2-0 after 8 minutes of play over there. And I'll confirm that, but I just got that inside information here as I went back and got another glass of water. As the second shot from Tristan is no good. And it will be the Warriors coming to the offense, down 73-59. Blackman inside. She'll put it up and in for 2 more.
That puts Blackman with 12.
So now they'll come with that full court press being applied again. Maldonado tries to dribble around to everybody, takes off with it. Now she's going to go and bring it back around. Back out to Kirsten. Kirsten's going to take the long 3. No good, missed it. Tristan's got the rebound, puts it up, blocked, and the Warriors have it there. Coach Bill is saying, don't shoot that one. We need the time to run down. They go inside. Blackman's turnaround jumper. She rolls that one in for 2.
That's 14 for Blackman, and now the lead is cut to 10.
10 points with 1:55. Here comes Kennedy Cartwright the other way. They say, whoa, reel them in, back it up, get it to Emily. Emily is going to be grabbed out at the half-court line. She'll go to the free throw line to shoot here.
Kelly Malsgrip will be called for her third foul. That'll be the sixth team foul for the Warriors.
In 1B girls basketball, it is Fairfield leading Glasgow 16-10 in that one. And Blackman went out, and it's a two-shot foul. You got to hold your ground. They tried to get in there in a hurry as Kiera tried to get in.
Emily Maldonado is at the charity stripe. She's 2 for 2 there.
Will have a chance to shoot here. As mentioned, 83% shooter. Now they'll let him sub
There's
out.
another one for her, 13 points tonight.
Should be an exciting championship in that Northern Sea Championship guys game over there. Hayes is going to battle it out. And we'll see how that pans out in that one as this shot rolls around, no good. And picked up by the Warriors. They come the other way, down by 11. With 1:42 to go. Take to the glass, and loose ball comes out on that left baseline. Now they'll go to Farmer, who drives in. Tries to dish it off. Kirsten Pemberton will get the loose ball. Takes a couple dribbles, says, where are you, Emily? Come and get it because you're about to get fouled. Maldonado tries to get it to that 10-second line. Now they'll get it across as Kennedy has it there. Back to Emily. 1:20 and counting here for the University of Providence as they lead it 74-63. Kennedy Cartwright outside, spots it up, takes a shot, missed it. They tie it up, and that is going to be a foul on Parker. You caught me, Scotty.
That'll be her third, and her face was great on there, just like what you said. Oh, my gosh, you caught me on that one.
Yeah, make sure you go back and watch that one on video.
Parker's had a great game tonight. She's, when she's double-teamed, she can score. When she's triple-teamed like she was last night, she has nowhere to move to make a shot.
74-63, 1:10 to go. Argos in front. Here come the Warriors on the offense. A Souvenir now will take a couple dribbles, takes the shot out front. She'll knock that one outside with the three-pointer. Hits it and makes it 74-66. Looking to get it on the inbounds, and a holding foul is going to be called here, so we'll walk down and let Emily shoot some more free throws.
They're going to call that foul on Abby Farmer. That will be her second. And it'll put down at the charity stripe Emily Maldonado again.
Warriors and Argos men getting ready to come your way. Yeah, that will come up in a little bit. 4 minutes to play in the contest. Carroll is leading Rocky right now, 49-32. Here comes a shot from Emily Maldonado. It is good. Makes it 75-66 in our contest. UP in front.
Checking back in for the Warriors will be Kelly Malsgrip.
Taco John's player of the game coming up here. Thank you to Taco John's with 2 locations here in Great Falls to serve you. 1301 10th Avenue South, as well as 1001 14th Street North. We encourage you to make sure you check out Taco John's. They're Taco-rific. On the left side, here comes a shot here. The shot from Berlin is off the mark, no good. Rebound, Murphy fights off the defender and then gets it to Emily. Goes over here to Kennedy. Kennedy is trapped, goes back and passes it to Emily and throws it out of bounds.
Yeah, Emily just moved one way, and Kennedy thought she was heading the other. 45.8 seconds left. Argos are up by 10.
Good team leadership there from Emily Maldonado. She goes over and says, it's all good. She says, we'll get it next time. With that said, they want to take a timeout with 45.8 to go. A 10-point lead for the Argos. We'll take it with them on 1450 AM KQDI.
The Max Sports Bar and Casino is the place to be for happy hour from 5 to 8 every night of the week. 5 to 8, now that's a happy hour you can take advantage of. With multiple drink and appetizer specials, you are sure to find something that hits the spot. With 12 beers on tap, domestic drafts, and well drinks are only $2. Select appetizers are under $4, and as always, 45-cent wings. Come to happy hour at the Max Sports Bar and Casino inside Heritage Inn, Great Falls.
Great Falls College MSU, where it all begins. Where do you see your future? Can you make a difference and bring passion and energy to a rewarding career? Great Falls College MSU offers 12 healthcare programs that lead to great careers where you can grow and make a difference for patients and their families. This is your future, your healthcare career. Great Falls College MSU, where it all begins. To learn more, visit gfcmsu.edu or call 268-3700.
76-66. Argos in front right here in the Belt Valley Bank scoreboard. Sarge and Mrs. Sarge bringing you the play-by-play. 45.8 seconds to go. As the Warriors will bring it on the inbounds, they'll wait for somebody to break open, and then finally they do get it into the hands of Kiera, who passes back out top the key to Moscrip. Moscrip goes down and gets it down to Kiera, and foul is going to be called.
That foul will be on Tristan Murphy. That will be her fourth. I think the Argos have done just a great job of shutting Moscrip down. She's only had 2 points this quarter, but exploded for 21 in the first half.
Here comes the inbounds pass. 3 on the way is well short as Murphy is going to be shoved out of bounds. And then she'll go down and shoot free throws at the other end. It is a great scoring contest over on the other side of town as Belt and Wintergrass Range are going head-to-head. They have made it to halftime. Belt has taken a commanding lead, 9-7.
At half.
At half. 9-7
So
at
they
halftime.
must just be playing a stall offense, huh?
I'm assuming, or nobody can hit a shot. They're all tired. They've been there for 3 days. Here's the senior at the free throw line, makes that one.
8 points for Tristan Murphy.
She was emotional prior to the game. He says it means a lot. She's been here a long time for Coach Bill and just showed great respect for him and the unity that this team has. Talked about going to Italy, of course, and what an honor that was as both free throws are good. University of Providence is up 78-66 as Moscrip now gets it out with a three-point try from Farmer out front. Off the wire is no good. Rebound is going to be taken out and tipped out of bounds. They'll give it to UP here as Farmer kicked it out of bounds.
That was good hustle there with Emily trying to get that as well. Going to be a timeout called by Coach Bill and the Argos.
And he does that so he can move it to the front court on the out-of-bounds possession. And so timeout called with 21 seconds to go. We break. 78-66 is the score. We're back in 1 minute right here in 1450 AM KQDI.
Hi, this is Greg from Access Fitness. Are you ready to kick off your fitness goals? Well, Access Fitness has made it much easier for you. Besides the free towel service, free child care, and free classes, you're now invited to take advantage of our no joining fees and only $25 a month. That's the kind of commitment Access Fitness wants to make to you. We are locally owned and operated, and Access Fitness brings affordable fitness to the Great Falls area in a friendly environment that is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So stop by Access
They don't know if they can or not.
715 13th Avenue South, or give us a call at 727-8888. Access Fitness. Real people, real results.
You've got the kids loaded up for practice and you're already running late. Suddenly.
Mom, we're gonna be late. I need a battery.
Don't despair. Battery Warehouse Man is here.
I can help you.
Battery Warehouse always does free charging system checks and installation on all vehicles with no appointment needed.
Thank you, Battery Warehouse Man.
Providing you with 40 years of knowledge and service. Remember, don't despair. Battery Warehouse Man is here.
Battery Warehouse off of 8th Avenue North and 12th Street.
The Argos will move it to the front court after the immediate timeout, and as they do with 18 seconds to go, they will just kind of count it out here as UP is going to get a victory on a Saturday night at home against the LC Warriors. They're going to win this one 78-66 as a standing ovation for the senior Tristan Murphy as Parker Ezra slaps her a high five and says, "Congratulations, you are the winner." What a victory it is for this one as UP gets that one in. Boy, I'll tell you, scoring-wise, Parker Ezra just did a tremendous job, didn't she?
Yeah, Parker ended up with 22 points. She was 2 for 2 at the charity stripe. But more importantly, her rebounding. I think she got another double-double here again tonight, along with the 22 points. Parker definitely came to play. Kennedy Ezra, she ended up with 14. Emily Maldonado with 15. A lot of those were coming from free throws towards the end of the contest. And then you also had Kirsten Pemberton with 12. All of those were 4 threes. Last night, Kirsten Pemberton was our player of the game, but she escaped. I think she needed to head over and watch Belt play in the divisional tournament.
Big win for the University of Providence here as Parker Ezra will be our Taco John's player of the game as we try to get her attention as they are giving a lot of recognition to the senior over there in Tristan Murphy, the only senior on this women's team here that has played. And, of course, as we talked about, Sydney Arendt is the other senior on the sidelines as they are celebrating this victory. It'll be interesting to see how it pans out now as we get ready for playoffs and just see what that victory does for this team as they will have playoffs on Tuesday. And we will see what happens. They are getting ready for the senior introduction. So we will take a Well, we'll just kind of wrap it up here as they've got some seniors coming up here, and we'll take a break and be done with this one, as it is another great contest for the University of Providence as they win it. Lots of seniors will be recognized prior to the men's game getting ready to start, and as mentioned, one of those seniors will be, of course, Tristan Murphy. So as we take a look at the scoring here, Callie Moscript ended up with 23 for the Warriors, 5 points for Souvenir, 8 points for Berlin. It looks like it was 9 points for Turner, 3 points for Nielsen. It was 2 points for Kiera Burlogs and 2 points for Abby Johnson. On the other side, the University of Providence ended up getting 22 points from Parker Ezra, our Taco John's player of the game. Kristen Pemberton chipped in with 12, 9 points for Tristan Murphy, the senior for tonight. Is Kennedy Cartwright, one of her best games with 14 and 15 for Emily Maldonado. That will wrap it up here as they are introducing now, of course, the seniors coming out here for this one. And one of the seniors, as we talk about, is going to be Sydney Arendt and Tristan Murphy, as her folks are coming out right now here for this one. And all the crew are standing up and giving her a nice little high five as the parents come out and getting a nice hug here from Coach Bill, and the parents come out here as well. Let's take about a 15-minute break, and then we come back and get ready for that second game coming up as the University of Providence wins this one on the women's side. Argos win it 78-66. We'll be back in about 15 minutes right here on 1450 AM KQDI.